Alright, welcome to Judgment Apocalypse Survival Simulation. Similar to RimWorld, and then again not so similar to RimWorld. This game just came out of early access. I just bought it at the discount that the 10% discount most games have right when they come out of early access. I'm going to try it. I've seen other people play it a little bit. I've done a little bit of the tutorial, but as usual, I like to jump in these games not knowing what the heck is going on. I just wanted to make sure I could survive so it doesn't end really quick. So at least I can survive for the first, say, 30 minutes. We'll see. So let's create a new game. I'm going to go with the default challenging. I am going to turn on the tutorials, so I'm not going to read through them, but I'll leave them up on the screen long enough that you can pause and read the text if you want. I'm not going to play the introduction because what the introduction does is it pauses and allows you to do some fighting at the beginning where you kind of learn the battle tactics and such. Instead, if you unclick this, it still plays the cutscenes, but not with the actual introduction. And so we'll go ahead and get started. And our characters are Amand, Jenny, and Jimmy. Occult dabbler, anemic, worker, cult leader, vegan, berserker. No idea what this means, but we're starting with them.
It was one of your monthly camping trips, escaping the daily routine, drinking beers and telling jokes. All of a sudden, two terrified hunters come running out of the dock, screaming at you to hide. You hear loud growling noises from the woods behind them. Out of the trees appears the creature, a beast like nothing you've ever seen before, straight out of a horror tale. It catches up with the hunters, and they turn to fight. The strange creatures lie dead. What were those things? They look like demons straight out of a horror film. But it's not over. You hear more growling sounds from the dark woods. More of the menacing creatures come swarming into the clearing. The hunters are surrounded and yell at you to run. You waste no time and do as they say. You climb a small hill that affords a clear view of the nearby town. It is already burning. You can hear the sound of growling and panicked screams carried across the wind. The creatures are everywhere. Going back is not an option. You decide to move away from the town, deeper into the woods. You find a remote clearing where you decide to regroup and try to figure out what just happened.
Pretty dramatic, yes? Alright, so we'll load up here. And so a couple of things that are different from RimWorld. For one, I have got to build a food table because unlike in RimWorld where 8 without a table is a negative penalty, in this game, no table, no eating, you starve, you die. So the first thing we have to do is build a log cabin, a well, a food table, and a bed. So... And here's the first tutorial. Basically, it's telling you that you can click on individual items and do actions on them. There's build menu, there's a crafting menu. What they don't say here is there's also a task menu, so I could actually highlight an area and say chop it down. So I'm going to use the highlight right away. Chop, and let's chop down these trees to start off with. Go. Camera movement. There they go. If we review the mission, log cabin, well, food table, bed. And I'm sorry, should I leave that up long enough that you can read the text here? Alright. And so let's go to the build menu. And right, building. To create build task, select an option. What's the shift key? To continue building more of the same object, hold shift while placing it. Okay, so when you place an object, it automatically, you start over from scratch. If you hold shift, apparently it'll stay on. Then it says something about building mines. figure that out when we get to it. So I'm going to build a big log cabin, and I'm going to put it right there. And they are fast builders, let me tell you something. And then we need to build a well, and I'll put the well right next to the house, right there. And then there, see, boom, built. And let's see, what else do I need to do? Experiment table, workbench, food table, of course. And we want to put the food table inside, otherwise everybody starves and dies. So hurry. And a bed. Now the thing is, these first, apparently you start off with supplies, and so these first ones are free. I don't, oh, I hit Q. That's not what I want. So to rotate is comma and dot. There we go. I don't know what Q was, but it put a bunch of dash lines there. I'll have to figure that out at some point. So here we have the table. Nobody's going to starve. All right, well, survival. Questions abound in regard to the demons, blah, 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 blah. In the meantime, finding food will be critical. Build an experiment table and research farming. So here is the experiment table, which just barely... I'm glad I built the big log cabin because this has to be indoors and it just barely fits. Needs. In order to be efficient, survivors need to eat and sleep regularly. Do I sound annoyed that the tutorial keeps popping up in my face? Hungry survivors will visit the nearest food table to satisfy their hunger. And here's their heart. What is this? Health, food, sleep. And they get tired. Drinking water is required to survive. Water supply decreases over time and must be replenished by gathering water at wells. And tired survivors are very inefficient in combat. Right. Okay, so what was I going to do? Research table. Why are the dashed lines up again? Uh-oh, what did I turn on and how do I turn it off? You ate. Alright, what? How did I turn on the dash? Okay, I don't quite understand what I was doing. But so there's the research table. Now see, as soon as it's built, Jenny is now researching. And we build up research points here. You know, in RimWorld, you set what you want to research and it researches it. Here, we want to research farming. Yes, and this is the research table. Base, craft, weapon, occult, ritual. Those are the different research tabs. There's a lot of them. Research materials, research kit. Require special research materials. Some of them do, right? Anyway, see, we want to research farming, but it costs 5 research. So, and it's instant. So as soon as we have 5 research, and we'll have to wait patiently here, and then we have 3. But as soon as Jenny gets us 5 research, we'll be able to research farming. Jimmy, in the meantime, is just loading us up with water. So we have 77 water. And I'm gonna well, I'll let him go for a while. There, we have 5 research. So now we can research farming. Kabam. Your farming research is doing well. Build 2 vegetable farms. Alright. Pop up the build menu and expect to be interrupted by the tutorial at any second. There's 1 vegetable farm. I should have held down shift. And now I'm going to need wood and stones for the 2nd vegetable farm. Alright, so hey, let's cancel the fetch water. Good. And let's fetch some stones. I don't know how many stones we need, but let's fetch some stones. And let's cut down some more trees. We'll just do individual trees here. How about 3 of them? Where do I see how many logs we have? Inventory, base inventory. We have 32 logs, 8 stones, 26 salad, 77 water. And to build a vegetable farm, I need 32 wood. No, I need 16 wood, which we already have enough, and 10 stones, and we only have 8. So actually, let's cancel this operation and cancel this operation and just cut down that tree. And everybody go for the stones. Let's get the stones. There you go. Armand, you got yourself a pick? Let's get some stones. Just happen to be carrying a pick in your pocket. And Jenny's working on our garden, our vegetable farm. There it is. And I want to build one more. Do I have enough stones yet? I don't quite have enough stones. No, I do. That's 2 vegetable farms right there. So as soon as it finishes building. Okay, so we only have 1 bed. Unlike in RimWorld, the beds don't get assigned. They rest when they can. And so far so good here. Can I speed it up? How fast can we go? Chop, 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 chop. There's a lot of rocks. And now Jenny, who was sleeping, is going to work on the vegetable garden. She's doing the vegetable garden dance. Interesting. All right. I think we can cancel this one. I think we have plenty of rocks. How close is this to being done? Jenny, you're going to continue on this? The other thing that the skills, priorities. Jimmy is number 1 priority is farming, and he gets a plus 50% bonus. Jenny gets a 60% bonus for rocks, so why not move that in front? Jenny, you should be cutting the rocks. Jimmy, you should be farming. Rituals, whatever. You're pretty kind of useless, Armand, because we could make you the water boy here, which you are already. Okay. So good. Now Jenny's chopping, and Armand is chopping because he's got nothing else to do. How about we turn on the... Oops. Arm yourselves. There are no hysterics and whimperings in your group, just a clear understanding that survival now depends on your ability to perform some basic Stone Age tasks that your ancestors mastered thousands of years ago. That's a sentence. Your group will need to both hunt and defend yourselves, so some sturdy wood clubs should be crafted. Craft 3 clubs. Alright, we go over the crafting menu, and here's a tutorial. Survivors can craft advanced materials. Now, to be really fair to the game, one of the reasons these tutorials are annoying me is because the game is pretty easy to follow. I really don't need them, but let's make sure. Different items require different workstations. Left-click an item to craft. Hold Shift to craft 10. Right-click to see more information. 1, 10, right-click for information. New crafting options become available when suitable. So I want to craft 1, 2, 3 clubs. Do I have a crafting table? Craft 3 clubs. Where am I crafting them at? Oh, we're being attacked. Defend your base. Alright, so how many clubs have we created? Hold on a second. Colony management. No. Build a workbench. Full of simple tools can be used to create basic stuff. So apparently we did not need a workbench for this. We are being attacked by who? I don't know, and I don't know where they're coming from. Oh. Is that the dude? No, I don't see him. But does everybody have a club? Jimmy, what you holding? You got a club. All right. Armand, what are you holding? You're holding a club. And Jenny, what are you holding? A club. Okay. So now you're all holding clubs, or you're going to go get clubs, or you're going to rest, or you're going to do something. We're being attacked. Where are the beasties? There, finally. You're being attacked. Equip your survivals before combat. Already done. Defeat all attacking enemies. Okay. Defense preparation. Club. We don't have any armor. We don't have... I like this. I like the way it tries to help you through it. And you give the stamp of approval. Alright, combat. In combat, survivors are controlled directly. Survivors attack enemies with their range, but do not move or chase enemies unless instructed to do so. So this is kind of cool. So in RimWorld, you can recruit people to attack. In this game, when the base is attacked, immediately you go into full attack mode where now you have control over everybody. So there's the fire imp, and I believe the first attack is always the fire imp. So let's grab our people and let's go attack. And I believe we can beat this guy down pretty quick. Yep, attack him. Oh, he's got range. Well, we better close fast. And he's dead. And we get sulfur, and that's it. And 2 experience. And Jimmy, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you didn't get anything. And how do I get out of this menu? I have to hit escape. Okay. Game speed. Speed up the game by clicking the speed button. Shortcuts. When interacting with the user interface, for instance, when placing a building, right-click or press escape to cancel the interaction. Right-click. So these are 2 different things. Spacebar quickly pauses, unpauses, plus minus increase, decrease speed. So similar speed controls to RimWorld. Scavenging. Learn that you can in fact fight back successfully against demons has raised your spirits a bit, but it's been a while since their appearance and no military effort to rescue survivors has yet materialized. The realization that you may not be rescued at all is difficult to digest. Perhaps yourselves will need to lead a militia of all survivors to fight against the demon horde. You must prepare, scavenge a nearby location. You're tempted to push some... Toolbar. The toolbar is used to access several game functions. Some actions can be done outside the base. There's the world button, so it's kind of the world map. You know in RimWorld how I hated to travel across the world because we always got ganked. Build, crafting, create. Task buttons are used to create different tasks. We kind of know that. Inventory button, task list. Colony management button allows you to ration food and manage tasks. I'll have to try that. Mission button. Okay. So what are we doing? We're going to go back to work now. And what is my goal? Scavenge a nearby location. Isn't that just like here? No, that's a metal resource. That's a tree. Like here. Rubble. Collect scraps. Is that what scavenge means? Collect scraps. 40 scraps, 4 medicine. I don't know what scavenge means. We're down to 71 water. Let's colony management. Everybody can eat. Everybody can drink water. That's good. Defense planning mode. Click to send survivors to their combat position. So I guess that's kind of recruit. Show tasks. Perform experiments. Collect scraps. Collect scraps. Jimmy. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a task manager. So I don't know if this is going to qualify or whether I'm going to have to go to the world map. World view. This is a world map. You'll notice different locations on it. A farm, a base, a city, etc. You'll also see missions and special map events pinned to the map. Blah, blah, blah. Task force. Survivors form task force to explore and interact with the map. Click the create task force button to create one. That's the people. Once created, you can select a task force and give it orders by right-clicking on the map, selecting Manage button for more information on managing task forces. Biomes. Your base is surrounded by grassland, but farther away there are other biomes. Different biomes have different scavenge opportunities. Beware, some biomes have tougher demons that you wouldn't want to encounter unprepared. Enemies also get tougher when you wander farther away from your base. Right, so we're staying close in. So what is this? It's a farm. There is one minor demon, and we can get clay and wood. Housing. One minor demon, arrows, and unknown loot. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna just... I can't right-click to get out of here. Base view. Okay, that's how we get back. So what am I supposed to be doing? Scavenge a nearby location. I have a feeling I have to go to the map. But let's see if these guys doing this triggers it. And we'll speed it up a bit. Log cabin, well built. No, this is just old stuff. Vegetable farm built. How are the vegetables doing? Do I have... I wonder if I have to... oh, we can definitely research more. No, we can't. Cost 20. Cost 30. Wow. Alright. And what's the banging sound? Boonk, boonk. What is that? Scavenge a nearby location. Have we finished scavenging a nearby location? I don't think we have. And how did I look at the task manager? I don't remember. Drag to change priorities. I have no idea. Um, 23 food, 65 drink, 9 scraps. Yeah, scavenge a nearby location. I have a feeling is traveling through the world. Scattered around this area, there seems to be viewpoints of interest that can be valuable source of materials. You are tempted to push some exploring expeditions a bit further away from the settlement. Demons pass through these woods, so an expedition should be well armed. Alright. So let's do that. Let's see if we can scavenge without getting killed. So let's go to the world view, and how about this? There's one demon, so let's create a task force. We're gonna leave Jimmy. What is Jimmy? Dark weapons, melee, minus 50%. Yeah, Jimmy's staying behind. So Armand and Jenny are going to create the task force. We stamp approval that. This is your task force. Click Manage to open the management window where you can see the task force members, loot, and customize its appearance. You can add or remove survivors. While on the base, your task force members are available for base tasks. When task force is out of the base, survivors will automatically eat and drink from the base supplies. Alright, and we are going here. How do I say set destination? Search for items, base inventory, base view, create a task force. We did. So that's the task force. And scavenge. There we go. They're going to fight the minor demon. Fight. Auto resolve. Oh, let's fight him. Scavenge missions. During a scavenge mission, you search for loot crates while trying to avoid enemies in the area. When you find a supply crate, select a survival and right-click the crate to scavenge its contents. Alright. So here we are. We're in this little map. And where's our bad guy? I don't see the bad guy yet. So let's come over here. And let's come up here. And let's come up here. Come on. Where's the bad guy? Just keep going. We got clubs. It's a barrel. Oops, I deselected. So I wonder where we can scavenge. It's a barrel. Where's the bad guy, man? Okay, that's a shield, so I can click there and get behind that. So I think is what that's telling me. Trees are not very good defensively, but this is really good defensively. So see how they duck? And then if I select you, you'll duck behind there, behind the barrel. I'll select both of you now, because we just want to beat the hell out of this guy if we can find him. There he is. Get him. Get him, 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 get him. Bam. Bam. Good. I believe... Alright, we auto-scavenged. So the other thing we need to do is flank, and I think they auto-flanked. It seems like it. So we got 2 sulfur, 7 clay, 13 wood, and a kill. And I can right-click to get out of that. Supplies are important, but you should also consider adding more survivors to your group. More working hands and more fighters will increase your chance of survival. Don't forget that a larger group will have more mouths to feed. Make sure you produce enough food and water. Have 4 survivors. Assistance needed. All right. Someone nearby is being chased by enemy creatures. Send a team to assist them. They may be willing to join you. All right. Where is the... Oh, they're way over there. So I'm going to send my team, the duelists. Can I manage the team? Can I change the name? Scared cats. Are there. I'm not sure what the importance is. Ooh, we can give him a symbol. Sweet. And we can give him a color. This is completely useless. I love it. There we go. Okay. So yeah, there's your flag. You guys send rescue team. The scared cats. And we can speed it up. And then we'll slow it back down when we get there. Are we there? Alright, rescue missions. During a rescue mission, you need to find a trapped survivor, free them, and retreat quickly. When you find a target, select a survivor and right-click to start freeing. So they're going to be in a cage. Survivors with bonus to scavenging perform this action faster. Freeing takes time and enemies will sense the attempt. All enemies in the map will become hostile and you can expect reinforcements. Protect the survivor that is doing the freeing and retreat as soon as you can. Try not to move the survivor that is performing the rescue. So only one person can fight. Awareness and enemy progression. Yeah, so I did see this in a Let's Play. So basically the, I don't know where the awareness button is, but enemies become more aware of you the more fighting you do. And the more the awareness meter is up, the more chance of getting attacked, because really you want to stay hidden. Alright, so here we go. There's retreat. We're looking for the survivor. So let's move on up here. And move on over here. Do we see the cage yet? I don't see the cage. Let's get around the corner and see. Oh, there we go. Is that dude alive? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so Armand, you're gonna free the survivor. Jenny, you're gonna be the one on the attack. There we go. Get this guy quick. Get this guy quick. Run in there. Kill him. Beat him down. Beat him down. Perfect. Alright, Armand's still working. And it's going slow. So pull back to here for a minute. And let's see if we can see the next guy coming in. I appreciate the fact this is down in the corner of the map. Alright. Let's speed it up a little bit. And right. Attack this guy. Fire amp, attack him. Jenny, you're hurting. You're hurting. How do I heal you? Priorities. How do I heal somebody? I'm not sure how. Let's pause it a minute. Can I... survivor information. Select a survivor to see more information about them. Equipment. Skills. Every survivor starts with a few skills. Profession and levels. Gathering. Oh, I also like the fact that when these guys level up, you can choose what skills they do, which is kind of cool. But I want you to heal yourself. So how do I do that? Automatically assign tasks, skills, quarry speed. That's great. But we did have medicine. So Jenny. I don't know how to heal you. Health. No. Priorities. Search debris, chop, mine, patrol, quarry, fetch, build, craft, occult. Don't really know how to heal you. Science research, scraps, drinking water, food. Yeah, I don't know how to do the medicine. It does look like you're healing slowly though. You are. So let's get over here. So when the next guy comes in, you don't get hit so bad. Oh, hey, we're free. Wait a minute. So Ronald is with us now. So let's get out of here. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way. Come on, guys. Can we not get this way? Of course not. Alright. Actually, we can just hit this button. And let's get out of here. Alright, what do we got? We got 2 sulfur. We got 2 kills. Rescued is done. Investigating the apocalypse. Demonology and the occult are now subjects of great interest. Build an occult library and research demon origins. How about we get home as fast as possible? There we go. And you guys are home now. Alright, welcome back, everybody. There we go. So it's Ronald and Jimmy, and we're missing one. Somebody die? Jenny, where are you? Jenny, you're oh, you guys are on top of each other. Alright. Well, anyway, that'll be it for the first episode. We survived. Is there a save game on here? Save, it sure is. New slot. First. There we go. We did survive, and so when we come back, we'll continue through the missions. Next time is this whole demonology thing. Under the guise of investigating the apocalypse, really what we want to do is we want our own demons. But that'll probably be a while. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.